You're getting ready for bed when suddenly everything starts violently shaking. Okay? So, your first question. All right? You're getting ready for bed. Everything starts shaking. Do you A, identify a safe zone, or B, call 911?
Identify a safe zone.
There you go. And because it's California, we all know that they're like 100 years overdue. Some crazy earthquakes. Actually, they're just overdue. But yeah, it's supposed to be a big one whenever it does come. So yes, you're right. Identify the safe zone. Safe zones are sturdy pieces of furniture, structural sound places like the inside corners of a room, interior walls. You want to stay away from obviously glass and windows. And anything else that could fall on you. So after identifying your safe zone, do you A, put it on the screen here, do you A, lie down next to the sturdy piece of furniture, such as the couch or a table, or go stand in a door frame? Now this may get you. Some people have heard
Go stand in a door frame.
Really?
No?
No, it is A.
You stay by the sturdy piece of furniture.
The whole door frame thing doesn't really apply. It's a misconception, unfortunately. But you've obviously heard it. I know I'd heard it at one point. But yeah, the door frame is really not providing you any protection.
When you think about it, yeah, it's definitely not as big as my body. The door frame would only cover about this much of my head.
That's right. Yeah.
See where you're going.
That's right. So often door frames are not reinforced, but laying down next to something really big and sturdy and is bigger than you, if anything falls, it's going to hit that thing first and not hit you, which is the goal. And you're kind of creating if you will, this triangle. The third piece of the triangle isn't there yet. There's your body, there's the obstacle, and then you're just waiting for whatever else is to fall to create the rest of that triangle. But that's kind of what you're going for. So now you're laying next to this big ass piece of furniture that you've got in your little modest single story, and the initial shaking has stopped, right? So do you A, grab a go bag and supplies, or just run outside?
I grab my go bag and
your
supplies.
Go bag.
Yes.
We talk about go bags all the time around here. Yes. Go bags are, it's important to have something. It can be a bag. It can be a backpack. It can, something that's always put within arm's reach. You know where it's at. The rest of the family knows where it's at. Because really the leading cause of death in an earthquake is falling debris. That is the reason why you do not want to just go run aimlessly everywhere. Toppling trees, power lines, there's a whole lot of danger outside. So sometimes it's not the best decision, especially after the first big violent shake. So yes, a go bag, it's got, what I always say is put life support items in it. That's, your water, your food. You got bartering systems when crises happen. So, it could be cash, could be gold, or it could be, maybe some first aid stuff. But you get the point. You want that, anything that provides survivability. And it's good to plan for about, 72 hours, give or take. Because 911 is going to be really busy. All right. So you grab some items, you move towards the exit at the rear of the home and pass through the laundry room on your way to the back door. Do you A, keep moving and get the hell out of there, or B, stop for a second, okay, and turn off the gas, electricity, and circuit breakers?
In multiple choice, you always go with the longer answer. So we go with B.
Well, look at you, a true student. Yes, B, you are correct. This question in theory could go either way, but another one of those leading causes of disaster following an earthquake is fire caused by all the gas leaks. So you're not just helping yourself, you're kind of helping out the neighborhood in your own way. So we say, hey, if you got 5 seconds, go ahead and turn everything off to make that property safe for, others. This will also be one less potential problem for first responders to have to deal with. Now you're about to exit the home when there's another aftershock. This time, you tumble over, you fall over, and debris and rumble comes down on top of you, okay? So Do you A, use all your strength, you are very strong, push all the rubble and debris off and escape, like you're Superman or something, or B, slowly crawl and make your way towards the light, slowly removing debris and rubble?
B. Slowly.
B, the longer answer.
That's not why.
Yes, B, slowly crawl and make your way. Well, this is all about energy, right? Maintaining somewhat of, if you start trying to really start pressing and pulling and pushing and giving it all you got, you and I both know you're going to run out of gas. So removing things slowly, one, you don't want to expend all your energy. And also, you don't know yet if what's on top of whatever it is that's, if it's load bearing, then don't touch it. Right. Because it's probably holding a bunch of other weight off of you. And if you go trying to push, pull it, and get all crazy with it, you might just make things worse for yourself. Okay. So as you slowly remove material, you find yourself stuck, trapped under too much immovable debris. So do you A, blow the whistle you grabbed, okay, in your little go bag, or B, scream for help as loud as you can?
Definitely A, my whistle. Less energy expenditure.
That's right. And people can hear it, especially dogs. Screaming will exhaust you. And by the way, it's all of that breathing you'd be doing, screaming, and all that debris, they don't go well together. So maintaining a nice light breath, while you're suffocating slowly is a good idea. Okay. You use the whistle and a neighbor comes and pulls you out. Okay. You have blood on your face and on your hands. Do you A, search for peroxide and some bandages, or B, get the hell out of the building?
B.
I'm going to go with B. Get the hell out of the building. Yes, you're right. Look at you. You're crushing it. Okay. If the area was safer, we would say, you would address the wound first. But it's not. You're basically what I call on the X, and your job is to get off the X. It's the place of crisis. And aftershock just buried you, so you in the building, obviously unstable. So first, you get the hell out and out of the unsafe. You're outside. You have a rental car nearby. Across the street is an open soccer field. Do you A, get in the car and drive away, or B, go to the soccer field?
B, wide open space.
There we go. The roads are likely gridlock. I mean, where are you in California again? So, it's gridlock. People are crazy. They're everywhere. The car probably wouldn't get you very far anyway. You also have a head injury. That blood and that you have,
right. Yes.
So you're probably not in a place to be driving anything. When falling debris is an issue, it's a good rule of thumb to get to those open areas because it's the safest place to be. Nothing's going to fall on you anytime soon. And if something's coming, you're going to see it coming. The soccer field's a great place. You're now in the open field. You feel another rumble, and now it's a sinkhole. And it begins to open up right there on the soccer field, okay? To your right is a large grassy hill. To your left is a parking lot. Do you A, go to the parking lot, or B, go to the hill?
Oh, gosh. Oh, man. We're going to say the hill.
The hill. B. Let's see what it says. Yes. Go to the high ground, right? Go to the high ground, okay? You're now on top of the hill. The blood is now coming down out of your head. Nearby, you see a bridge. And across the bridge, you see an ambulance stage, okay? So it's help is in sight, all right? So do you A, signal to the ambulance from where you're at, or B, cross the bridge and approach the ambulance?
Signal.
Why would you pick such a thing?
If there are bridges and earthquakes, that doesn't seem like a good combination.
Exactly. Yes, a bridge is not a good idea. An earthquake, you gotta at least be have your thinking cap on, knowing what's going on around you, what just happened. taking in the clues and cues that are in all these different crisis environments is the most important thing you could do, because a lot of times people just make bad fucking decisions, and then they wonder why they end up dead, injured, or drinking out of a straw for the rest of their life. Hey, guess what? You have survived this podcast. Yes. Good job, Jaimie. You're listening to Can You Survive This Podcast? Thanks for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe, rate, and share on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your favorite shows.